What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd and I'm back with some more AoT mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Set. His name is Skady. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Matreiuss. The map, you ask me? The map is Marsh. Oh, he missed! Oh, he's going to chase him down, though. That's so funny. Oh, you hate to see it. Poor Skady getting used. Surely you veto, right? You veto this, right? Wrong. Skady is a man of honor and integrity. You don't veto unless it's a map screw, damn it. Gone are the days of honor in this game where players wouldn't veto if they screwed their build order up slightly. And Skady is a man of pure honor. You know, a lot to learn here from this this very, very attractive Brazilian man. That's what I like to see. Matreiuss, on the other hand, getting lucky with his random villager move forward. Yes, there's always hunt in front of your base, but sometimes it's off to the side. Sometimes it's off to the side. You have to scout out, fan out a little bit more. We see that hippopotamus staying in his base, going to be grabbing the priest staying in Skady's base, going to be grabbing the hippopotamus, probably to help secure his secondary hunt out here. And he does have these hippopotamus here, but we'll see. And I sort of love this for Matreiuss, but I've got no idea what he's going to be doing with it. Maybe going for a really fast Classical Age Ares push or something like that wouldn't be a crazy idea, but Set here in this matchup, I honestly feel like kind of needs to go Anubis Spears with Anubites. And just like abuse the fact that your opponent's only got 2 heroes and has to defend 3 or 4 different locations, and you're going to have easily 3 Anubites very, very quickly. So, I mean, we'll see. We've got the relics on the map. We've got a pair of golden lions. Summons 2 golden lions that respawn after 60 seconds if both lions are killed. We've also got the Tower of Cestus, which is an extra 30% ranged pierce damage and an extra 10% melee pierce damage. I always wonder why this is different, because that doesn't really make sense, considering melee damage on towers actually does half the amount of damage as a ranged shot, simply because it doesn't shoot 2 projectiles, it only shoots 1 projectile. And we've also got the Osberg wagon, which does give you the cheaper caravans. It's a huge reduction, and the extra caravan movement speed, which is huge as well. And we've got the 2 arrows here, which is going to give you extra 5% damage on your archers. Now, Dart is coming through for Skady, and it's looking as if he may be going for a second talent center here. Let's check out the resources on the site. No second talent center here just yet. No Pharaoh on the mining camp sort of gives this away. So I'd be surprised to see him get like a delayed second talent center, but we'll see. Maybe he's going to throw down some barracks and make some spearmen or something. Hermes is on the way for Matreiuss, finishing up with his boar over here. And obviously, like, this is... Not obviously, but this style here from Matreiuss to move so far forward and steal these boar leaves all of this hunt in his base, and all of this hunt in his base, and all of this hunt in his base. So if he wants to, he can very, very easily... Oh, is he going to snipe a villager? Did he get... Oh, he didn't get Hands of the Pharaoh. If you got Hands of the Pharaoh, that villager would have been dead. Look at this micro from... oh, golly. Oh, he gets the villager snipe. Living the dream. Now the Wadget coming in with the rest of those animals. The villager's going to be making their way back home. We'll see if this damage that Skady's done is going to be enough. He's getting close to this second talent center. In fact, he's moving towards it now, and he is able to throw it down. Matreiuss, on the other hand, still hasn't lost another villager, but he has picked off another water buffalo or whatever you want to call it. Now Theseus is going to come in and snipe those gazelle. That's such smart micro there. Don't know if he did that on purpose or not. The pig's already spread out. Shifting sands onto these villages because there's lots of low HP. One low HP, a couple of low HP ones here. And the ceasefire has been forced. Now this gives Skady a couple of options. So normally in this matchup, what you have to do is force ceasefire out just before you hit, I think it's 25% of the way to Mythic Age through Horus to hit a Horus timing. So you cast Ancestors basically when you click Advance to the Mythic Age. That gets the ceasefire out of the way, and then you Tornado. But in this situation, he doesn't need that. He can go for a timing push. So if he wants to go for a timing push here, throw down a second monument, make excuse me, throw down a second monument, go Scorpion Man, Chariot Archer, Siege Tower. Maybe it's going to be like a lesser version of Isis, and it can work in this matchup as well, because 2 Town Center Poseidon here, maybe not enough. We do see that the Theseus and the Centaur look like they're going to survive here, as no wall segment here on this watchtower is going to allow the Theseus into here to take this down. And maybe Skady doesn't care because it's like, I mean, he's not getting out of here. If he kills off the tower, he starts to kill off a house, and by then probably gonna have Chariot Archer or something coming over. We do have barracks coming up for Skady here. Village is currently 30 for Skady to 25 for Matreiuss, so a big advantage in that regard. The Wadjet coming through trying to hit a snipe on some villages here, but the Hippolyta is there to push that one away. Now the villagers moving over onto these hippopotamus in the back, still has the deer in the front. And such is life. Oh, Skady not paying attention as the Hippolyta coming in. Oh, I like that from Matreiuss. Walking straight up to this Wadjet. The Hippolyta has 4.3 speed, so she can chase the Wadjet down. She just really struggles to hit the Wadjet because apparently she's drunk too much for breakfast or something, and like just doesn't really know what she's been doing with her life, and can't aim straight basically. But Golden Lion's coming in, going to be attempting to pick off a villager, not quite getting it, and the Wadjet does get sniped there. And look at this. The Great Escape by Theseus and his buddy Oil Pal Centaur. I'll take this house down and get out of here. This shifting sands not helping out at all at this point. Oh, but honestly, Skady, super late to the next age. Normally, you see like an 8-minute heroic age here if you don't build any units, which I don't think Skady's built here. So I'm not 100% sure what's gone wrong with the macro from Skady. He has got some wood, so that does slow you down a little bit, but not a minute. Not by a minute, so a little bit unfortunate for Skady here. Matreiuss, on the other hand, is pumping out units, 69 of 70 population, throwing down houses as he needs them. Really nice macro from him. Villagers moving up here want to come and grab those hippopotamus over here. The army sees that immediately, is going to move forward here and push Skady off of this hunt. Very aggressive spot to be grabbing the hunt from, and he doesn't really need it either. He probably just needs to go onto wood with these villagers at this point, but not going for it. And there's the army. The villagers retreating away. He does have the granary up now, though, so if he gets some units out, he can move back over here, and he should be fine. These villagers just going to make their way over here. See the Kadoskopos going to be helping out, slowing down the villagers by slashing away, and this villager will fall. Oh, it just dodged the arrow, and the Kadoskopos does fall there to the town center fire. And cheeky wall placement here from Matreiuss, but I'm not sure he realizes. Oh, he does. Oh, I'm not sure he realizes this is open. If you look at the mini map, it looks open. If you look at the actual map, it looks closed. So we'll see what he can gather from that. And meanwhile, Matreiuss does decide to take the granary down as well. So nice decision making there. Do we see Shadoof? No Shadoof just yet. No pickaxe. But it's coming through. Hand axe, pickaxe, and Nephthys coming through. The priest does fall, and it's looking like Matreiuss is going to have to deal with a Migdol stronghold getting set up in the front here. Clearly, Matreiuss is expecting the gold mine, the Migdol, to come up over here, not in the front here, but Matreiuss will spot it. The villagers getting pulled off. Nice micro there from Matreiuss to target the Pharaoh down. Going to slow down this Migdol stronghold from going up by quite a bit. The villagers trying to target these units down. The Pharaoh is about to fall. Maybe he can retreat that one back. We do see the Scorpion Men coming in, and the Pharaoh does fall. But the Migdol stronghold just about to come up, losing 2 villagers here and a Pharaoh to get it up. The villagers going to be garrisoning into the Migdol stronghold now. We've got Chariot Archers starting to spam out. Lumber camp coming down on this location. Granary coming down as well. And honestly, Skady can now throw up his Migdol stronghold over here as well. We do see the ancestors coming down, and that's going to force Matreiuss back. Not sure how much damage this is really going to do. Going to get a couple of unit kills, but no siege tower out. You very rarely want to use ancestors without like 2 siege towers, because otherwise your opponent just walks into their buildings and feels really, really safe. Now we've got Matreiuss going to the royal cage through Aphrodite here, which is going to be huge. In order to help out, going to kill off a ton of those Chariot Archers as the siege works coming up. And Skady getting value out of these, because Matreiuss is taking the fight, though Theseus and Hippolyta do so much damage they can pick them off really quickly. But lots of low HP units here now for Matreiuss, and no real way to heal them up without Temple of Healing. So that's kind of big. Oh, nice raids now from Skady. This is exactly what you want to do while this is all going on. Hit one location, raid another, but you do have to be careful because Chariot Archers only have a 5.0 speed, and Hippocon's got a 5.5 speed, so you have to be really careful to not get caught out by them. So raiding with Chariot Archers, while seems real nice, because obviously raiding with archers is really, really nice, because you can kill more villagers. It's really dangerous though. Once those medium Hippocon come through, and even Spirited Charge comes through, it can be really tough. Got Matreiuss sniping a couple of Chariot Archers. The Chariot Archers coming back in onto this location yet again. The Scorpion Man coming in, tanking Town Center Fire for the Chariot Archers. Going to be moving through Skady's base. Meanwhile, the Hippocon coming in over here, going to be able to hit this gold mine. Really nice play here from Matreiuss. Do a counter raid here. As a villager here, he can snipe as well. We've got the Nemean Lions coming in over onto this location to clean this up with the help of the Hippocon and the Toxotes and everything else that is here. Meanwhile, if Skady had just sent his Scorpion Man here, he'd be able to get all that damage done, but it looks like the Scorpion Man will get taken down. Cavalry going to be chasing the Hippocon away at this point. Plow coming through for Skady. The villagers returning back over onto the gold mine. And feeling great about that decision making there. There's the curse. 6 villager curse. Yeah, Skady's already at full villager count, but 6 villagers plus 3 military units. People say curse is a weak god power. I tell you what, you'd be happy with a 6 villager locust kill. You're more than happy with a 6 villager curse and 3 units. But he does lose all of his Hippocon for it, so I mean maybe it doesn't matter. Now the Chariot Archers are doing what they do best in the back here, but Skady needs to get out some real units here. He needs to get out more cavalry, he needs to get out some priests to deal with that Nemean Lion. Maybe think about investing in funeral rites, which he doesn't have. Because this is just going to do so much damage here. And even under Migdol Stronghold fire, Matreiuss is sort of happy to take this fight. But while this is going on, I love what Skady's doing, but he's just not being sneaky with it. You send these around and a little bit more sneaky, you're going to be able to hit this location a little bit better. Now the priest and Pharaoh are here going to start trying to snipe the Nemean Lion, but Matreiuss pulling it back instantly, or at least it looks like he is. So, no, he's just trying to target a Chariot Archer. And now the Nemean Lion, half HP, is going to be huge. We see some mercenary cavalry getting built here. Maybe a bit of an overreaction from Skady. Because you don't really want, like, you never really want to click auto queue on mercenary cavalry unless you've got a trade route set up. And while this is going on, we see some more raids coming. Look at Matreiuss' village account, 63 to Skady's village account, 70. So even with the big amounts of damages done to Skady's villages, Skady has dealt in turn to Matreiuss' villages. So got to feel comfortable that his economy is in a decent position here. Though I do wonder how the farm transition is going to go. He's got a ton of pigs that have come here. He's still eating hunt in this location. Lots of villages on gold. How's the economic upgrades go? No shaft mine. Everything else doesn't matter. You have to get shaft mine as Egyptian. It is the best upgrade by far. You might think, oh, it's only 10% point. But I tell you what, it's more than 10%. You do the math. Now, Skady, yet again, retreating as his unit composition does not deal nicely with all these Hippocon. The Toxotes as well in the back are to help out a ton against those weaker spearmen. Another Migdol stronghold looks like it's trying to come down as Skady struggling to produce those units here. Everything's sort of spread out nicely. We've got a marker coming up in this corner here. I like that from Skady. I like that because that means he can control this corner from, if he sets up the walls and everything, you can control that corner from Matreiuss grabbing it, which leaves only this little spot here for Matreiuss, which really isn't that good. Now Matreiuss storing away some units over here. Still no heavy cavalry, so they're not trading too efficiently against those unupgraded cavalry from Skady, which do quite nicely against heavy cav, against medium cav, but not so nicely against the heavy cav. And we do see plow coming through for Matreiuss. How's these upgrades looking for Skady now? He does have the shaft mine and irrigation, so he does have those important upgrades now. Irrigation is equally good as shaft mine, equally as important in my opinion. And now chariot archers coming in, going to snipe some of these villages, doing what they do best, keeping Matreiuss down on the village account. 75 villages though, so it's at this point in the game, the raids are important and you got to do them, but you want to get the big raids. You want to hit this location. You want to hit this location. Look at all the gold that Matreiuss is grabbing now. This is what makes Matreiuss' macro so good. He never had this many villages on gold. He's only just put these on, and that's because he's going to Hephaestus. That's because he needs 300 gold for Forge of Olympus. He needs 400 gold for Polyphemus. He needs another 300 gold for a fortress or two. He needs irrigation. He needs flood control. That's an extra 500, or is it 600 gold? So it's tons of gold as soon as you hit the Mythic Age. So we're seeing him go with 28 villages on gold right now. Oh, huge army trap here from Matreiuss. That's going to hurt so much, and Skady is in a ton of trouble now. Skady was actually in a half-decent position, but losing all of those units there is absolutely huge. And now we see Horus on the way for Skady. That's not going to help out in the slightest. And Skady's got to be able to start producing Colossus straight away as well. He's got 8 villages on the temple, so clearly that's what all of the gold villages are for. Now I got the chariot archers swinging around the back here, looking for a raid on these gold villages here. He's looking for the gold. He's going to find. We've got the walls coming up on this location. Another mark coming in. Skady with some nice map control here. And we do see him trying to snipe some villages over here, but he's accidentally targeting down the talent center here. And we see some... you don't need all of your units to come this way. Just grab your cavalry and kill off these chariot archers. And this is the problem here with raiding with chariot archers. The cavalry just pick everything off. There's the Plenty Vault coming down. There's immediate Forge of Olympus. Do we see immediate Polyphemus as well? Not just yet. Fortress coming down as well. There's the army pushing in here. Horus just about to hit. So essentially Skady on a little bit of a timer here. And he's very far behind. Bit of a timer. He needs to kill this entire location off, which he's going for. He's going for the tornado. He'll be able to take this town center down fairly easily. Picks up a ton of units. Matreiuss falls down to 131 population. The Colossus is able to be dealt with without any upgrades. If this doesn't have Shoulders of Talos and Hand of Talos, going to be fine. But now Skady pushing forward with the towers, going to attempt to secure this location. So he's doing this exactly right. Had he not lost all of those chariots here, this would be a completely different situation and potentially undefensible. And then we'll be seeing Matreiuss drop down to 2 town centers and Skady up to 4. But I don't know if Skady's going to be able to keep this push going, having lost all those units there, because he's not going to be able to get the upgrades which he needs to match Matreiuss's upgrades. So he's not got heavy cavalry, heavy chariots, for example, just yet. He's not going to be able to afford it now. We've got all the copper weapons, copper mail, copper shields coming through for Matreiuss here as well. We've got the another Migvol stronghold coming up, trying to keep pushing in onto this location. Champion Hippocon coming through. The first batch of those upgrades are just about to pop for Matreiuss. We've got beautiful raid here from Skady. I love this, sending the Avenger in, hitting these villages, and Matreiuss not paying attention. He drops down to 64 villages, which matters tons because he needs all the economy he can possibly muster at this point. And the question is going to be, can Skady get out those spear upgrades or not? Because he needs greatest of the 50 here to deal with the champion Hippocons, which probably will have Spirited Charge fairly soon. Now we've got Atlanta coming in, taking down the Avenger here, who's going to start retreating away. The Atlanta does have the speed advantage, obviously, with a 6 speed over 5.5 speed. And Matreiuss is trying to push in. He's got watchtowers, no crenellations though, so these aren't as helpful as you might think. Still, no funeral rites as well. Only 18 favor in the bank, so he's been spending that favor on something. You see the Colossus getting taken down here. Flood control coming through for Skady. And Matreiuss is still not stabilized though. Matreiuss still at 120 pop to Skady's 160 pop. Skady just has to be careful not to lose any units. I don't think it's a bad idea to be spamming Rhinos of Set here. Look at this, 6 favor. Huge unit. Oh, I'm still dying. Matreiuss back up to 70 population here in the village account. And the Pharaoh does get sniped, so no real way to keep those pumping out. We still don't have crenellations, so this army fighting over here is completely fine for Matreiuss with the champion Hippocon. He's only got full bronze though. Can't afford to get much else out. Matreiuss trying to push in. He's actually almost out of gold though. 400 gold, 800 gold. Gonna have to move over onto this gold mine. He's also got this gold here, 255. So Skady, if he can hold here, Skady should be able to win in what normally technically isn't a winning position. If Skady can just hold, he needs to get the economic upgrade, not the economic, the armory upgrades in, so he can hold on. He's got mercenary to pump in. He's started a trade route. He's pumping those units out. One of the big problems with starting a trade route, though, when you need to pump units out, is you don't got food. The food gets pumped into the camel caravans instead of the military. Now both players struggling quite heavily for the military here. And Matreiuss has got so many units. Killing off buildings is a big mistake because that's giving those basically free, well, they're free militia. Giving those free militia in, which are absolutely huge. And now Skady looks like he is crumbling as he's going to be losing this position here. This Colossus coming in. We've got another Colossus coming in. We've got the Hand of Talos making the Silver Colossus coming through as well. And even though Skady's got all of this economy here, he just hasn't been able to get his upgrades. And this is the story here. These kind of useless watchtowers. Migdol strongholds, does he have architects or masons? He doesn't have any building upgrades. Fountain are going to start coming back up now. We've even got Thyroid coming through for Matreiuss, so he doesn't have the unique upgrade which really makes these units huge, which is Weapon of the Titans, giving you extra hack damage and training time, 20%. Now it looks as if Matreiuss gets this town center back up, he's in such a good position. But look at the raids. Where's the gold? Where is the gold for Matreiuss? There's no gold. This town center getting back up may not be that big of a deal. And I do wonder if Skady's going to realize this or not. And there's the villagers making their way. This wall not finished. And there's no way to really prevent this at this point, I guess. He could send some chariots over there if he sees it. We've got a Colossus coming over to clean this wall up. And we'll see how he goes. Those silver Colossus are so big, about to be gold Colossus. Look at this. 200 extra HP. Plus the negative 20 vulnerability to hack damage. Then this one is also an extra 200 HP. So absolutely bonkers big 1500 HP Colossus here. Now the gold mine getting gathered from over here. We do... Oh no, we got the camel caravans doing their thing. No attempted raids on that location. More mercenary pumping in onto this as well. Now we've got the units coming over here. This is a valuable gold that Matreiuss is getting because remember, his units so much stronger than Skady's units. Now all the villagers coming over onto this town center to get that one back up, as all the units for Skady coming over here to try and take down these villagers as best as he can. The gold Colossus is through. Look at this damage. The villagers are going to be going down very quickly. No attempted wall to make this safe at all. But the army still coming back through. Oh. Villagers retreating, but town center. Oh, now we'll finish it. Just 3 villagers calmly. Actually, I think he pressed shift and it didn't quite work for him. The town center will finish there for Matreiuss. We're back up to back up to 3 town centers now. And at this point, you have to ask the question: can Skady get a gold staff here? Can he pick off these units or not? Essentially, that's the question that's happening here, and it's looking as if the answer is probably in the negative, as Skady is losing his base, lost this position here. Migdol's stronghold getting torn down. Priests getting picked off. Did they have funeral rites yet? No. Still no funeral rites. So they're basically tickling the Colossus. The Colossus is going up in HP. The priest doing negative damage to the Colossus. And this gold mine is absolutely being devoured there. And we still see nothing happening over here on this gold mine. Decent upgrades for Matreiuss. Good upgrades for Skady, to be honest. But just no upgrades, just spamming units. Not going to cut it now. Needs to think about how he can get back into this game. He's got the trade route. He's got the villages. Does not have the economy. Because he's just not able to trade at all. He's just trying to take down this Colossus. Colossus spam is just going to keep coming in. How much favor does he have left? He's about to finish building these Colossus. 25 favor units here, which basically invincible. Basically. Priest scratching them. Oh, look at this. 3 priests. No damage done. Skady does tap out. 27 minutes in. What a game. Well played by Matreiuss to hold on here. Matreiuss was honestly very close to losing this game. It may not look like it because Matreiuss was sort of kind of in the lead for the entirety of this game. But, you know, it's funny. Had Skady, instead of putting towers here, put towers here and finish this wall off, or towers here and finish this wall off, maybe he doesn't get this gold mine back. Maybe he doesn't get enough gold to repopulate that army. and maybe Skady can start getting those upgrades he so desperately needs, and stabilize. But basically just win the game. But he doesn't do it. Matreiuss shows off how this matchup plays out if you do not finish off your Greek opponent as set. And Matreiuss levels the series 1-1. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next game.